Cher may be a superstar wrapped in feathers, leather, and glitter, but behind the spectacle lives a woman whose heart was shaped by 7 unforgettable men. These weren't tabloid flings or publicity flames. They were artists, thinkers, rebels, and legends who left fingerprints on her life and music. At 79, Cher is finally opening up about the men who mattered, and knowing who they are changes the way you hear every note she ever sang. David Geffen. The mind that sharpened hers. David wasn't a rock star, but he was one of the few people in the music industry who truly understood Cher's brilliance. He respected her intelligence at a time when many only saw her image. Their relationship blended romance with intellectual partnership. He protected her, championed her ideas, and taught her how to own her power in an industry designed to control women. Even after the romance ended, the respect and friendship remained. Gregg Allman. The wild spirit who taught her tenderness. When Cher crossed paths with Gregg Allman, she was already an international icon, polished, disciplined, and constantly in the public eye. Then came Gregg, a storm of soul and blues, rough around the edges but painfully authentic. They married in 1975, and the media mocked their short 9-day union. What no one understood was that those 9 days were overflowing with connection, vulnerability, and an intimacy Cher had never experienced. Gregg saw through the armor. He saw her. His struggles with addiction made their world too unstable to survive. But the affection never died. Years later, whenever Cher spoke about him, her eyes softened, a quiet proof that some loves imprint on you forever. Richie Sambora. The rock and roll flame she didn't expect Richie brought raw musical energy into Cher's life. He wasn't intimidated by her fame. He wasn't trying to use her star power. He simply connected with her as a fellow musician. Their chemistry was strong, creative, and real. He reminded her that intense passion, even if brief, can refresh the soul. Russell Crowe. The force she admired instantly. Russell entered Cher's orbit with the kind of intensity only great actors possess. They shared a quiet, powerful connection, built on respect and artistic honesty. He valued her talent deeply and never betrayed their privacy, something Cher cherished. Tom Cruise. The surprising chemistry that came and went like lightning. Tom and Cher connected at a moment when both were at the height of their fame. Their attraction was instant and uncomplicated. No deep wounds, no heavy expectations. Just 2 powerful forces pulled together by timing and mutual respect. It didn't last long, but it left no bitterness. Instead, it reminded Cher that sometimes chemistry exists simply for the joy of it. Val Kilmer. The fire that sparked her confidence. Val entered Cher's life just as she was stepping into serious acting roles. Hollywood doubted her. Val did not. His intensity, passion, and artistry pushed her to believe she could do more than sing. She could transform into any character she wanted. Their romance was passionate and short-lived, but his encouragement became a turning point. He ignited a part of her creativity she didn't realize she had. Josh Lucas. The unexpected calm at the end of the storm late in life. Cher found something new with Josh Lucas. Peace. Not turbulence, not fireworks. Just comfort, affection, and acceptance. With him, she didn't have to be an icon. She could simply be a woman who had lived, loved, and learned. These 7 men didn't define Cher, but they shaped the woman, the artist, and the legend she became. Which connection surprised you the most?